Context is fucking right, isn't it? Anyway, welcome in, folks. We're gonna play a bit of Hell Clock tonight. I played this way back when. I want to say, April or May or something. Really enjoyed the demo. One of the few demos I've ever gone back and played through a second and a third time just because I liked the game enough. And you know what? The game is out. I bought it. I want to play it on stream. And I've got that special event for Look Outside coming up tomorrow where we will have a guest on stream. Very secret, cryptic guest. And, just seemed timely to put in some time on Hell Clock tonight. Now, I will say, one of the things about this game is it does not like it when I try to minimize it or click away. In fact, sometimes it freezes up a little bit. But it'll probably be alright. Now, the other thing that I'm running into is that the build that I have here, which is I'm at the end game in this build, is a bit laggy because it generates a fucking nonsense amount of particles and is kind of hard to watch because it causes lights to flash all over the screen because of lightning bolts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a new file, we're going to play it over, and I'm going to craft an entirely different build. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, we're going to play softcore. We're not going to use Vengeance mode, though, unfortunately. Vengeance mode is this mode they just added that basically makes it so if you're having a bad time with your runs, like if you're just grinding out runs, you get stronger every time. I don't mind a bit of grinding. We might well spend some time grinding tonight. Now, with any luck, someone here is gonna either speak Portuguese or know about the Canudos massacre. I don't think I'll need to move the painting around here. I think we'll be okay. Anyway, we've got I got a busy weekend ahead of me. Picked up a... I'll shut up. Also, I will say I am
Deus me acuda! Socorro!
playing this on a Xbox controller.
Deixa a dona em paz.
So forgive me if my aiming is not maximally precise. You don't really need to be all that precise in this game.
Temo que a sua chegada. O anticristo arrebatou
Oh,
nosso
don't
bom
skip dialogue.
companheiro.
Heard it.
Precisas resgatá-lo.
Oh. Antichrist has taken the counselor. Shit.
Casa do conselheiro. Como é possível estar aqui?
Oh, broken. Doink.
A santidade desta casa foi profanada.
So the conceit of this game is that it's a sort of Path of Exile ARPG type game,
Está mais forte.
and
Que tormento é este?
you are timed. So you'll note there's a clock in the top left of the game. This is the, you know, the hell clock of the title of the game. And if you fail to finish the run by the time the clock runs out, then the run ends and you get sent back. It's not clear to me if there's like a meaningful difference in terms of resources or whatnot if you get sent back because of a timeout or if you get sent back because you died. I'm not nearly good enough at the game to be able to really look at something like hardcore mode, so for me it's probably not going to make that much of a difference. However, pretty well everything about this game I really enjoy. I like the art, I like the music in particular, I like the voice acting. Pretty well all parts are voice acted that I can recall. And boy, this game takes a very interesting turn 2/3 of the way through, which I will not spoil. You can watch and find out for yourself. And you know what? I'm here for it. I like that they went there with what they tried to do. Go. And maybe I'll show a bit of my final chunk of the game build a little later, but it is a bit much to show on screen. Right, I forgot that guy shoots at you. Yeah, it starts conventionally enough, I think. Nothing too shocking here. Oh, we've got lots of abilities now, okay.
João Abade?
Yeah, let's go this way. Hell yeah, I'll take all that gold. But yeah, this game is great. I do recommend it. However, from what I can gather, there's a bit of technical, like, how should I put this? Okay, you get out of there. The game's performance can be a bit inconsistent. So I generally am fine. It does, lock up a tiny bit sometimes on loading new areas, but I don't know if that's going to be true for, for everyone's rig. And I don't know that it necessarily has anything to do with how good your computer is. It seems to be kind of random. But you know what? I'm willing to stick with the game. See what we find. It's very fun. I will say I don't usually play this style of game, so I'm unaccustomed to the kind of mechanics that it expects me to work with here in terms of like balancing all the systems. The build that I settled on for my version of the end game is pretty I don't know. low thought required. I'll say that much. Okay, now what I do remember is that this guy was unexpectedly kind of difficult. Did I just freeze? Oh no, that's a... Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay, he does seem to be a little slower than I remember, because my recollection was it used to be really hard to stand there and try to get shots in between him shooting at you. So it seems like there is some changes, but I could just be hallucinating on that front too. Oh, yeah, that's the move I remember being quite annoying, where he teleports and immediately throws something. Oh man, I'm fucking this up. Throws something at you. Whoop. Oh. Oh. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be a special stream, I think, because I have been waiting to play Look Outside for quite a while. It has been top of my to-play list pretty much since it released, and I just have not gotten around to it. But, you know what, felt like I found the right time, because I found a guest to join me, at least for this first stream, and we'll see how that goes. I would love to find another potion here. Very excited to feature this person. Ow. These guys drop potions sometimes. So, if I don't get one from them, I just have to... Oh, okay. Oh. And because, of course, I'm very low level, I have no abilities that really regenerate life for me, so I kind of have to wait for the potions to do good work for me. Am I actually hitting him? I am. Hopefully this fight does not turn out to take 1,000 years. I did get it on my first try in the demo. I don't know if it's gonna happen tonight. Part because I'm getting real bad luck with the potion drops. I will say, though, I distinctly recall during the demo that the pillars did not stop his projectiles. So it does seem like that very positive change is making this a little nicer on me. So now I can at least use some of the terrain to my advantage. Oh, we got a potion. Oh no, you got me. Alright. That's a shame. So it goes. I also do like that, you know, at multiple points in this game, you can advance the story at least a little bit, even if you don't beat the boss that you have just encountered. So there's us. Time has been reset and you have returned to this place. I'm afraid I do not know how to pronounce it. There's the guy we just rescued.
Comerciante de Juazeiro ludibria nosso povo, retém o que nos pertence por direito.
Esse cabra não já encurtou a viagem faz tempo.
Compadre, a gente precisa dar o troco. Mas você não pode ir despreparado. Tenho equipamentos mais poderosos para você na minha mesa.
Alright, there we go. So, what can we buy here? We can get that revolver, which will increase our base damage. We don't have any soul stones, though, so we're gonna have to go back in. Skill book. would allow us to pick up some skills. We've unlocked that, which I'm going to put on... Oh, what's going on here? More soul stones to learn more skills. Yes. Okay. So we're going to put repeater on the trigger. And we need to find some wood, which will be a little deeper in our first descent. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? Ooh, okay. Well, let's go with skill speed here. With this one, we're definitely going to want mana as well. Mana is also my main sort of problem on my actual build. In fact, fully half of the build at this point is about finding ways to not run out of mana 10 milliseconds into the fight. And you know what? It mostly works. It mostly works. But that's a big mostly, I'm afraid. Oh, we got our first rare. Very nice. Getting a lot of... Okay, I want to spread my abilities around a little bit so we don't go too all in on just one thing. It's fine for now, you know, we'll specialize a little later. In terms of what I've been reading lately, so I picked up The Rats and read that in one day, which turned out to be an absolutely incredible novel. Well, okay, let me reframe that. I expected it to be incredibly bad, and it turned out to be not awful. I won't go so far as to say it was good. Well, no, you know what? It was good. I won't go far as to say it's a great novel. But for a thing that I knew primarily as, like, crappy, schlocky horror, it did really, really, really well. Let's go with crit damage. And I've now picked up a collection of short stories by Lisa Tuttle called A Nest of Nightmares, and one of the first ones in there just absolutely wound up and like kicked my dick straight off. It's such a good story. Legitimately great work happening in this collection. There's another one there called Flying into Byzantium, which is extraordinary. Definitely a story that is particularly relevant today. I won't spoil too much about it, other than to say that it's a short story about the relationship that authors have towards fans and fandom in general. Oh, yeah. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, let's up that crit chance. Yes, please.
Minhas preces foram ouvidas. Aquele bando de general não perde por esperar.
Okay. Let's up our DPS here. Oh my god. Oh. Shit. Yeah, see, we're already running into mana problems. This gun has turned into a Gatling gun, and we don't have the ammo to keep it going. But, oh man, it feels good while it is going. Yeah, honestly, this game scratches an itch I haven't really felt since, like, the first time I played Diablo 3. And admittedly, I didn't play much of Diablo 3 when it released. And crucially, the thing that put me off Diablo 3 was not the gameplay, as was the case for many people, but rather what put me off Diablo 3 was the incredibly shit story in that game. And this game really does a lot better with the genre and with storytelling. Again, I don't want to run too closely to the edge of spoiler territory here, so I won't... Oh my god. I won't say too much about the things this game tries to do, but trust me on this, it does them well, I think. God. I don't want to redraw, I don't have enough. Let's just make its damage higher. I don't really have enough of anything to have synergies yet, so... I can't even afford that. Do we want mana or life? Let's go with mana for now. Die. Ooh. That was a little simpler than I thought it would be. Yeah, I'm not sure how far I will get tonight. I would definitely like to finish the first act. I think that's very doable if we get good drops on our relics. So I guess I should finish talking a bit about the game's mechanics here. So you'll notice when you kill enemies, you sometimes see these things they drop called trinkets. Those can have rarities too. The trinkets are basically buffs to your stats. So the more enemies you kill, not only do you gain experience, but you directly gain buffs to you through that. We don't have elemental damage, so let's just pick life for now. Oh my god. Okay. Additionally, we haven't seen one yet, but we will experience soon something called a trinket. Which is essentially, you know, if you're familiar with, like, Diablo, trinkets are basically your legendary gear, but they're not gear that you wear, like, on your character. There's a separate inventory for them, which we will see soon. There is sort of a traditional inventory system for it, kind of, which we can look at, but we're just a little too early in the game here to quite have a view onto everything. So we'll sit tight on that one, just for the moment. Oh, missed it. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. The trinkets do have rarities, right? So they follow your sort of standard rarity progression of, you know, average quality shit that's, you know, colored gray, and then the good shit, the better shit that's blue, the really good shit that's yellow, and then the finest shit out there, which is orange. I might have liked for maybe them to pick a different color for the final two, but yeah, it doesn't matter. You get used to it. I understand the studio is based out of Brazil, and they are entirely... Oh yeah, let's get some mana regen. They are entirely remote. So, I don't... You know, I know nothing about game design. I'm a tiny, stupid baby when it comes to such things. Here's the merchant. So I don't really know what that would impose on a person. Let's watch this little cinematic. Oh, never mind.
Você nos roubou e deu início à nossa ruína.
I don't remember the merchant being very difficult, but you do just have to, you know, not stand in the really obviously dangerous stuff. we go.
Lei não é justiça. Muitos foram
Now, one thing about the merchant is he does guaranteed, I think. Yes, you get a relic. So we'll see where we do with. Oh my god, we'll see what we do with these a little later because we can't equip it yet. Banner of Faith is an important item for my endgame build on the other file. It's one of the reasons it is arguably not playable on stream. These two, however, could be useful here. Why don't we go with the Spearhead? Oh, hey, welcome in, Space, and welcome in, Angel. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Hope this clock is normal. This clock is not normal. This clock...
Sua bênção irá alimentar a minha alma
I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it lets you go back in time, but only by 7 minutes. But that is enough time to go through hell. Whoop. Oh my god. Yeah. Whoop. Okay. Getting owned immediately. I think probably just... I've got a little big for my britches here because I lucked into a lot of damage upgrades that allowed me to kill that boss maybe a little sooner than I ought to have been able to. Oh, yep, well, there we go. I'm good. I spent most of today with a friend before he got sent to die for the deep state. What? I'm so sorry to hear that. Space. Really? Angel says he goes to boot camp. Oh man. Well, hope he stays safe, man. Fantastic. I came home to visit family and they cooked your favorite meal for you. Fucking hell, that's a good welcome. Tell us, Angel, what is your favorite meal? Also, I gotta say, I really want to learn more about the War of the Canudos now. Because that's what this game is about.
Dona sabe onde está o arrendegado que prendeu Abad?
Que bênção, Abad voltou. Mais braços na peleja sempre são bem-vindos. Que bênção.
Yeah, not many other ways to move up financially for him. A tale as old as the Romans deciding to pay their army.
Canudos viverá. Deus há de querer.
Well, yeah, I hope he
Com certeza, escada
is
para
safe
acessar
while
o
he's there.
da nossa antiga igreja, compadre. Passe
It's
lá pra
basic,
ver.
but I absolutely love shrimp Alfredo. My sister is a great cook and makes the sauce from scratch and everything. Damn! Alright, well. Congratulations on the Alfredo. That's a good time, isn't it?
A grande seca matou o pasto.
They are speaking
E até
Portuguese.
os mais bravos vaqueiros. Centenas de milhares vagaram sem rumo pelos caminhos do sertão. Canudo surgiu como uma luz de esperança para o povo que insistia em acreditar na misericórdia divina. Do Monte Santo fluiu leite e brotou o milho que alimentaram o rebanho do nosso Senhor. Mas aqueles que poderiam mudar alguma coisa em sua vilania viram na desgraça alheia uma maneira sórdida de continuar prosperando.
Yep.
A ganância do ouro. O anticristo estava sedento por sangue. Com seu ouro, seu ferro e seu fogo, banharam o Monte Santo com o sangue do trabalhador sertanejo. Mesmo os velhos, mulheres e crianças não foram poupados do massacre. E como um ritual demoníaco, mutilaram meu corpo para aprisionar a minha alma. Pois enquanto houvesse esperança no coração dos sertanejos, temiam que Canudos pudesse renascer. Meu filho, a nossa história está viva no resto do grande sino de Canudos. Você precisa restaurar o nosso legado. Todos precisam saber sobre o que de fato aconteceu em Canudos.
Okay, so the Great Bell, this is like another tree of benefits you can get. You don't have to do anything really special to get them. You just sort of play the game and that'll do it for you. First run gives you 3 points, which is enough. So if you note, we start up here on this one, and then the tooltip covers up the tree, so I got to cycle down. But you'll note how the first one, all of the lines coming off of it are interrupted by 3 dots. What that means is that in order to open up a connection to the other end of that, you need to spend 3 points on the first one, right? So you get 3, and then you get to sort of sit and think about what you would like to do afterwards. So lots of options here. You do have the option to respec. I'm not sure if you have to hit a certain level. No, you got it right away.
Meu bom conselheiro.
Now, Reliquary, this is that special inventory that I mentioned that gives you bonuses. Now, when you start the game out, you don't have very many of them. You just have these slots here. So, because I don't really have any choice, I'm just going to put what I've got. I don't have many relics. Don't have many skills. What I've got is something that allows one of my abilities to pierce, and that's where we're at. So immediately we want to see if there's a way to increase the number of slots in our reliquary, and yes, there is. So I can tell you straight up, first thing we're going to do is we're going to spend 2 points here, and then probably 2 points here to rush down to this. And then the next upgrade for that is all the way down here. And so that's going to be our path, more or less, for now. Probably go down the right-hand side a little bit to up our drop chances. Brazilian Portuguese too. Portugal Portuguese wouldn't be as easy to understand for me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, so the game is set in the aftermath of something called the War of the Canudos, or the Canudos Massacre, which, based on the way that it's discussed in the game, I think the writers sort of assume that you know more about it than you do. From what I can gather, it appears that there was like a community organized around a preacher or a priest or something. The Canudos is this community, and it was massacred by the Brazilian government. That's all I can really tell for now.
Ah, claro. Perdoa essa velha voada. Nessa hora, ele deve estar rezando uma missa.
Nesse sino está gravada a nossa memória, compadre.
Eu vou trazer nosso conselheiro de volta, nem que eu tenha que descer até o quinto dos infernos.
All right, so we don't have so the same currency that we use to unlock skills is also used to purchase equipment. Here's another relic we can get, and this is probably one of the ones I'm going to try to get. However, I'm not going to go for it at this exact moment, because it's one of the ones that drops quite a lot in the first act. So we'll almost certainly get it just naturally playing through the game. So I'll not worry about that too much for now. I don't necessarily want skill speed. I mean, I guess it's fine. So the... Oh, interesting history. I really want to learn some new... Oh! We want to learn some new languages, but I want to have more time to focus on them, yeah. I have been... At the start of the year, I was doing Latin practice 3 days a week, but I just couldn't keep that up with my teaching schedule at the time, and I let it kind of fall off the map for me, so I should probably take some time to refocus on that here before the summer is over. Ah, boxes. The build, what I will say about the build that I have for my other file is that it involves all of the melee skills in the game, and one of them is this very how should I put it? Very mana intensive, like spinning melee skill. Okay, we're gonna focus on repeater here. So basically the entire build is about maximizing the damage that does, but also maximizing my ability to regenerate mana. But one of the ways that I am able to do that is by using other skills that create a lot of particle effects, which causes the screen to get covered in shit and basically have, like, if there's a certain number of enemies on screen, it basically becomes a strobe and kind of hard to look at and probably not great on stream. So I'm deliberately trying to set up a different build here. And if you are, you might be asking at this point, well, Furtive, why don't you just set up a different build on that file? Why are you starting a new file? And the answer to that is, partway through the second act, you unlock a mode of progression that... Sorry, I'm trying to focus up a little bit here so I don't get killed. That I have not yet unlocked the ability to reset. So, unfortunately, my build is kind of locked in there until I until I can progress further, and then once I can reset that mode of progression, then I can experiment with new builds. This is a very slightly awkward situation. It is. But, once I think once I beat the final boss, I will be okay on that. Oh, yeah, let's get that mana efficiency. Okay. Oh god, Sebastianism was a factor in this Canudos saga. See, I have not looked into it. I was kind of hoping that the game might tell me a little bit more about it, and it does, but the game takes something of a 90-degree pivot in the final act, and, well, I don't know what to say about that other than just that I'm gonna wait and let you all see it if I get to it tonight. I'm gonna reiterate, I'm not very good at this game. So, I don't know how much skill is reasonable to expect here. My inclination is none. There we go. I tend to pick skills that don't require me to aim very much. Go with that. Sebastianism is the belief that the Portuguese king Sebastian, who went missing in a battle with Spain, would someday return, and this was in the 1500s. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go full in here. Let's keep upping our damage on this skill. It's my favorite meme out of Portugal because of the shenanigans of people who claim to be the returned king. Ah, or no one has come. Gotcha, okay. Yeah. I mean, I would hope he's dead by now. That, it does sort of remind me of one of my favorite explanations for where King Arthur is. Some of the Arthurian tales state that Arthur is waiting in the Antipodes to return to Britain, which, just based on how medieval people understood geography, that means that King Arthur is waiting in, like, Australia. So just imagining him, like, sitting on the beach in Australia in, like, 1382, sipping on a Mai Tai. These are the kinds of things that amuse me. And I forget, one of the other things about this, the other build, is that it gives me a lot of increases to movement speed, and I'm now being forced to remember what your base speed is without benefits, and I don't like it. I like to go fast. Oh, that went well. Okay. Okay. We'll just keep upping the damage here. I will say, although this game does have melee skills in it, every single fight I have done has had me come away with the distinct impression that it is designed for ranged. And you know what, that's fine. I don't mind dealing with a somewhat awkward way of approaching boss fights. That is kind of my whole deal. Okay. Oh, go away. We are running a little short on time, though. I will look at that message space once I have a little break on the timer here. One moment was when they thought some elderly guy living in the Spanish countryside was Sebastian, I assume. Only problem is that he couldn't speak Portuguese and had no aspirations to be king, but he was forced to go to Portugal anyways before the geniuses figured out he was just a random old guy. Oh, this poor old man. Well, did he come out of it all right? Was it an okay ending for him? All right, we got the merchant to deal with now. Oh man, there we go. Okay. Now let's see what we got for trinkets. Okay, okay. Oh, bad options. Okay. I guess we'll take the blunderbuss on this one. Oh, these also suck. Maybe I will withdraw. Oh, yeah, that was a good call. There we go. All right.
Eu sabia que a fonte do mal é bem mais profunda.
Now, from what I have heard the devs say also, the selection of skills that you get when you level up is not fully random. There is some way to influence what comes out of that. I don't fully know exactly how that works. There is an ability you unlock a little lower in the bell tree that allows you to banish an upgrade that shows up, which I take to mean that not only do you not select it, but it would not ever show up again. So you can guarantee that your upgrades won't include this useless bullshit thing that you don't want. How are we doing? Okay, we're doing... Oh, I gotta do a better job of dodging, though. Okay, there we are. That worked out all right. Oh, he was publicly hanged when they found out he wasn't the king after being paraded and cheered in Lisbon? Oh, fucking goddamn it. Well, that's a shame. God, poor guy. Sorry, not cheered, jeered. Yeah. What a roller coaster. Some random asshole shows up one day and says, "Hey, you're the king of Portugal." And then when everyone else realizes you're not the king of Portugal, which you knew, they kill you for it. Like it was your fault or something. And how long after Sebastian disappeared did they go through this debacle with the random old man? Oh, hey, welcome in, Dr. D. How are you doing? Oh my god, there's so many motherfuckers throwing shit at me. Okay, here we go. What do we got? I don't like any of these. But I don't have enough gold to redraw, so we're gonna pick that. I don't think I'm probably not gonna be able to finish this layer. I will say, you know, that the levels are in some sense kind of analogous to like the I honestly forget what they're called, like the things in Diablo 3 Nephilim trials or something. Yeah, we'll take that. But you don't actually have, like, you don't have to hit level clear. Like, you don't have to kill enough enemies in order to be allowed to leave. If you get to the end, you're allowed to go. And I guess this is, you know, this is useful at a certain point, because if your base power level is high enough, there are also skills that will allow you to skip floors, so you can rush to the act end bosses. I don't think I'm going to make it through this fight, because I have no serious method of healing. And also, I really need to invest in mana, my old friend. Full of wine and pasta, yeah, that does seem like a good day. I think this was relatively soon after the king went missing, like 30 years or so. It still feels like a long time to wait. I mean, I guess, you know, they grabbed an old man, which makes sense. I don't know how old Sebastian was when he vanished. I guess there is a kind of logic there. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta be careful here now. Not gonna make it if I'm not. Okay. Whoop. I gotta pay a little bit of attention here. Okay, here's the boss, who is not gonna... I'm not gonna make it out of this boss. I will say, they definitely nerfed this boss from the beta. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. This boss gave me a lot of trouble on the beta. But also, my skills are shit garbage, so that might be why. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Tired and full. What are you full of, Doc? What have you consumed? Damn, chat is just fucking full of pasta tonight. We got shrimp Alfredo, we got spaghetti. My stomach has not been feeling good, so my dinner was just rice. Just rice and some chili flakes and a bit of garlic powder for flavor. Okay, so we're starting to pick up some decent... We've got some currency here. I still don't fully want to invest in the Molten Relic yet. The cooldown... We could take the cap, and then we'll take the relic. Okay. We can probably finesse a way to get that working. Pasta lovers rise up. Everyone eating spaghetti tonight? I'm wondering if I should order some for myself. Yes, you fucking should, man. It is now tradition. You gotta eat spaghetti. Okay, So we just need 2 more skill points for the bell, and we can upgrade our reliquary. Feel better soon? Oh, I'm sure I'll be fine. Okay, so now we gotta make room. See, part of the reason I didn't want to invest in the molten relic right away is look how big it is, right? We've gotta oh god. Gotta move everything out in order to try and get this back in. Your mom makes fantastic spaghetti. Okay, chat. I'm gonna toot my own horn a bit here and say I also make a pretty good spaghetti. Well, I make pretty good pasta. Okay, so our repeater. So what this relic does is the repeater, which is that channeled shooting skill, now does fire damage. Okay. So also, crucially, this relic gave us a pretty good bonus in that we have mana regen on it. So that's great. We also want to look now for relics that increase repeater's damage or reduce its mana cost, because this thing chews through mana like nothing else. And also anything that gives us plus 2 fire damage, or like that one, right? Then we don't want to pick anything that screws with our repeater. So that we probably don't want. But also, we actually can't fit anything else in because we have very limited space. I don't know if this is really showing up on screen very well because chat is covering it up a little bit. But you can see that there's a big grid around the outside here that is currently blocked off because we haven't unlocked the expanded reliquary yet. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So now we shoot fiery bullets. I love all pasta. It never lets me down. It's always delicious. Okay, okay. So my usual default pasta recipe, with a meal like that, it's impossible to feel sad. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. All right. That's is that what this is gonna be? Okay. So. The most basic form of this recipe is you put a little bit of olive oil in a pot, and what do we want here? Okay, I guess we'll take that. And then you put you dice up a yellow onion, nice and fine, and you also dice up as much garlic as you like. I like a lot of garlic, so the answer for me is a lot. Okay. Now, I know the usual advice is that you lightly fry the garlic in the oil first because it will impart some flavor to the oil, but we're going to do a fair amount of cooking here, and my experience has been is that the garlic has a tendency to burn if you put it in first. So I usually like to start by frying up the onion, and then I will put the garlic in a little later, once it's close to done. When I make this recipe, my usual method is to fry the onions low and slow in olive oil, like I'm trying to caramelize them. Oh, I don't want any of this crap. Okay, I guess we'll go with that for now. And then once they're sort of just short of caramelizing, then I will put the garlic in. And I will turn the heat down a little bit and let them simmer together for a short period of time. I've experimented with adding other veggies in at the same time. I've done roasted red pepper, but I wasn't satisfied with it. I've also tried with carrots, and it was okay. But anyway, at some point you're going to be left with onion and garlic in the olive oil, and the onion is going to be just shy of caramelized, or caramelizing. And then what I like to put in there, sometimes red chili flakes, but not always, because the thing that we're going to drop in next is not tomato paste, but gochujang, which is like Korean spicy red pepper paste. And that will cook down a bit. You know, you stir it into the onion and the garlic. Oh man, we're getting lots of upgrades for shit I don't care to upgrade. So once you've done that, it's okay. We're getting good bonuses from the statue though, I'll give it that. So put like a huge, like I don't even usually measure it, I just pick one of the big spoons from the drawer and put a heaping pile of gochujang in there. Stir it all together, because you can, if you keep the temperature low, you can brown the gochujang. And you can also do this with tomato paste, too. And that will impart, you know, a sort of, you know, more sweeter caramelized flavor to it. The onions are still cooking at this point, which is why you want to start adding this, like, while they're shy of caramelized, but not at that point yet, or you'll overcook them. My god, stop giving me the shit upgrades, please. And then once you see that the paste is starting to caramelize a bit, then you can add in your San Marzano tomatoes, if you're, or, you know, the base of your sauce, your base of your tomato sauce, whatever you're using. Like, you know, if you're using canned San Marzanos, then, you know, great, smash them against the wall of the pot. That cooked down for a while. You know, depending on the San Marzanos you get, you might find that there's not much juice there, because the canned ones can be kind of all over the place. Do I even want... I'm going to choose no blessing here, because I want to save my gold. And then, you know, sometimes if I'm feeling nasty, I will put like a little pat of butter in when that's all done. Once I've taken it off the heat, stir that in. And, you know, that's my patented gochujang red pasta sauce, which has been a hit the handful of times I've made it for other people. But I haven't made it in almost 2 years because I can't taste it anymore. Courtesy of COVID. Alas. Oh, we got redeems here. We got hydrate. Okay, posture check and stretch. All right. I'll do the hydrate. All right, posture check. Looking good. And let's do a stretch. All right. There we go. All right, back to the game. Thank you for those. Angel, thank you for watering the streamer. Okay, we got some upgrades to Barrage here. Streamer care package. I actually, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what the Shrine of Aptitude does. I assume it causes my skills to be better in some way, but I don't know for sure. All I can tell you is that when I have the Shrine, I do more damage. So, okay, we're just gonna pick life, because I don't want to die. And the last couple runs I have lost by getting killed rather than timing out, so maybe we need help more than we need other stuff. Fun fact, apparently the Luciads were dedicated to King Sebastian of Going Missing fame. Oh, speaking of... Oh, sorry, I meant to follow up with you about something earlier, Doc. Or not Doc, sorry. Space. So what is the connection to Sebastianism with the Canudos massacre? You mentioned that there was some connection here. Bearing in mind, neither I nor chat know much about the history of Sebastianism. Were the Canudos residents, were they Sebastianists? Unfortunately for me, I can't do a lot when it comes to cooking. Hey, man, you and I were in the same place once. I was, like, really embarrassed one time. I had to make, like... Okay. Yeah, I'm a baker, though. Oh, God, I'm a baker now, mostly. The priest of Canudos claimed to be a prophet and knew when Sebastian would return. Oh my god. Yes, they were monarchists. This was late 1800s Brazil. A little bit post-slavery. Okay, well, hold that thought. I don't know that we'll get to Act 3 on this file tonight, but that bit may become relevant later. I love baking, but it's difficult to do in an air fryer. Yes, I imagine it would be. Oh, come on, stop. Okay, I guess that's adequate. Yeah, I mostly do baking, but I realized that I needed to fix my cooking game once when, God, I would have been like 19 or 20. And a friend of mine... God, all of these are bad. Okay. So, can you guys... Okay, you guys... I am covering up my amount of gold, but right now I have about 4.3k gold. Alright, you'll notice that these blessings cost gold, right? So I have to make a choice, because if I were to buy this, like, 1200 gold blessing in the middle here, I might not have enough gold for the blessing at the end of the next level. So if it's not good enough, and this one might not be good enough, then I might just skip it. However, I have the option to redraw and hope that I get a better one, but I mean, these are early runs. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to take the life regen one, because I keep getting killed. And we're going to go see the merchant and see if we can get any more build-defining items from him. Gotcha. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Oh, okay. Man, these all suck. I think that is technically a better version of the blunderbuss. Ooh, there's a good barrage one. I got an air fryer and a microwave. That's it. I've learned how to make some things in very unconventional ways. I made brownies before, but the top cooked more than the rest. It was kind of undercooked. Yeah, that might... Did you have your oven set to broil, perhaps? Or was the, you know, that can happen if the layer of batter is too thick. Wait, are we getting ads right now? Oh my god, it's an ad break. Okay. We'll pause. Yeah, I do love that combo of ads. A Subaru and a VR headset. Alright, let's pop back to the game here. One thing I have learned is that this game does not like being minimized. There's been a couple of times it has locked up when I've tried to tab out of it, or even like move the cursor over to the side monitor. And I'm gonna try to avoid making that mistake again. Oh, there we go. Okay. I cannot remember what we were talking about. Baking. Okay, yeah. Right, okay, yeah. So the top cooking more than the bottom would make sense. Sorry, I guess I forgot the context of making it in an air fryer. I guess the way that you could get around it is you'd have to come up with a recipe or find a recipe that's made for like very thin brownies, because then the air fryer can work with the batter on that a little more effectively. Whoop. Okay, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the enemy. Too many motherfuckers here. And also the ones that are here have too much health. Okay. See, once again, mana. Mana is my enemy. We're not getting upgrades for the shit that I want. Okay. I used to have a Volkswagen. I miss her so bad. You have a GMC now. Oh. What happened to the Volkswagen? Did she get kidnapped or retire or what? Can't really afford to bake right now. It's mainly so. Yeah. I hear you on that. It's you know, there's certain things I just don't make anymore. I mean, like, other than when I have the occasion to make them for other people, just because the ingredients themselves cost too much. I was in an accident and it totaled my Volkswagen. Oh no, she died! Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Angel. Well, she's in the great car lot in the sky. Or, I don't know. Did your Volkswagen go to the basement instead? You tell me. Hey, Blue. How's it going? Ay, okay. Oh, crates. Okay, we're doing okay for health now with all these bonuses. Pretty good doing some drawing, oh yeah? Okay. What are you drawing? She was so good to me, I think a lot of her and fondly. Conversing with the other German cars, yeah. What do you think the cars talk about in car heaven? Oh. And of course, you know, it wouldn't be an ARPG without loot goblins. Oh my god, look at all these. Oh, but there are too many balls. And the balls are deadly. One thing I have noted with this game is, you know, it's often better to focus on stuff that you can actually accomplish with quickly, right? Like with that loot goblin, I might have been able to take it down if I had chased it, but it would eat up a lot of my time. And you will note the clock is running down here. Okay. Alright, we're not... Maybe I can kill this one guy in the next 10 seconds. We'll see. Yep, okay, good. Primordial Blast. Oh, yeah, okay. So that... What happened there is that one of the upgrades I got for leveling up was not for a skill that I have equipped, but for a relic. Which can happen, too. Okay, don't think we quite got enough to upgrade our relic size. Alright, Blue Slime. It's pasta night here in chat. What's your favorite pasta? And also, what is everyone's favorite pasta shape? I tend to like them kind of flat or lightly curled.
No sertão, é poder comer todo dia.
And so it's, you know, it's kind of basic, but I like radiatori. I like the just your, you know, your sort of basic shell. I like the the butterfly ones, forget the name of them, but those are good too. Okay, not great options on the blunderbuss here. That's not gonna do. See, this one I'm holding on to because it is helping us absolutely be able to use our skill. Costs so much mana. Yeah, none of these seem to really be all that crucial, so we'll just skip that for now. Yeah, 3. Oh, no, we got enough. We got enough. And in fact, we even have a spare. Okay. So we can go further down and try to rush into the next... oh my god. Next one, which would require us to get to the bottom of the tree. Which is not fully unreasonable. But I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop one there so that we can unlock the ones that are attached to here, which mostly deal with gold gain and extra trinkets. Not a huge pasta connoisseur, but I eat penne a lot. Oh, okay. So here's the thing about penne. I don't know anything about penne. I don't really cook with it a lot because I find that the sauce doesn't go inside the penne. But why does everyone hate penne? Like, the only thing I know about it is proverbially it's the one that everyone hates. But I don't know why that should be. Okay, so here is... Okay, chat is kind of covering it up, but you can see just below chat, there is actually like an inventory of equipment that you can get, but the equipment you put there comes 99% of the time from the shop, not random drops. So we don't currently have a belt at all, so I'm going to go with that, and then I'm going to hold on to the rest of my currency. So yeah, now they're starting to really melt when you go through. Okay, we're going to go with Barrage here. Guess I could also look at maybe some of my some of the other skills. See what we could get. Yeah, I don't mind penne. You love penne, it's your favorite. Okay. I seem to recall, like, back in the spring of 2020, seeing reports that even when the shelves in Italian grocery stores were completely empty, they weren't buying the penne. There would just be totally empty shelves and boxes of penne left there. So maybe one day we'll get an Italian in chat, and we can ask this person about why Italians hate penne. It's fine for me. I wouldn't, I probably wouldn't, buy it myself, but it's not like I hate it. I do wish that this game gave you abilities to increase the pickup radius for things. But I guess that is part of the calculus with the time, is that you've got to decide whether you can really afford to, like, go get stuff. Oh. Or if you just want to rush forward. Google AI. Ooh, AI. Seems to think it's penne too. Well. Let's... We gotta find an Italian. We gotta recruit an Italian to chat. We're getting a lot of legendary quality trinkets here. Real answer, I like anything al dente, and I don't know anything about pasta. Yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna, maybe my controversial opinion here is I don't really like noodle form pasta. I don't really love spaghetti. I don't really like the one that's like spaghetti but a little thicker. I don't like angel hair pasta. Just doesn't do it for me. I like there to be a little more substance. Yep. Why is this... Okay, yeah, go away. There we go. He's so groovy. Yeah, we've got to get... Okay, we're going to take elemental damage because Repeater does fire damage now, courtesy of that relic we picked up. What I would love is a relic. You know, I have by no means seen all of the relics in the game. I would love to see one that lets you walk while casting. But we'll see. Oh! Oh dear. That is awful green gunk. Couldn't step in that. I know half Italian, he hates when I spam Italian memes and stereotypes at him. Oh, go figure. Think he's done with me asking him about Italy? Well, I guess Space, you might have burned that bridge. But, you know what? I haven't yet, so, you know, send him my way, and I'll taunt him with endless shitty memes about Italy. I don't know. Italy, to me, is one of those countries that is just sort of inherently funny. Like, anything an Italian does has a level of comedy, to me, that is not there for other, you know, like, what am I trying to say? Like, other nationalities, I suppose. Used to know an Italian? Oh, I feel like that's a joke I'm not picking up on. Did he pass away? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. We're okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I did not see that one coming, so you pulled it off. You would have got me with that one, but chat was one step ahead of you. Okay, I don't want either of those. So I'm gonna skip this one because all three of those are kind of shit. I haven't unlocked Conviction yet. I have to unlock it from the bell tree. Nope, okay. It's not a joke, but I did have to cut ties with him, unfortunately. Oh. Oh, shit. I am so sorry. He passed out of your life. Passed away from your life. Okay, we're standing in some crap there. Okay, so the elements in this game that you can do damage for are fire, obviously, lightning, and plague. And everything that does plague damage looks sort of green and brown. So it just seems like poop everywhere whenever you fight an enemy that is doing plague damage at you. Damn, that's the sauce. I was not ready for that. Alright, what's your verdict on that, Angel? Do we ban Doc for that? No, it's fine. I'm kidding. Don't worry. Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting to hit the dash button, which is causing me to not move through the level quickly, and thus my time is way too fucking low for this. We'll take life. Oh, I probably shouldn't take the crit. I'll VIP him. Who are you VIPing, Blue? Is that Doc? Whoops, what am I doing? Oh, you body blocked me from moving out of his AoE, that motherfucker. Okay. Alright, let me get that taken care of here. And, oh, game, don't lock up when I minimize. There we go. There you are, Doc. Oh, I'm VIP. Okay, let's get that taken care of. Dr. D, I'm VIP. All right. Maybe I'll let this battle play out before I go back. Okay. Oh, okay. Here is a good relic for us yet. For us, we don't currently have all of the legendary, all of the relics we'll need to fully put this on board, but we'll pick that up for later. And here is a massive upgrade to the relic that we are using. So that fire damage relic has two effects. One, it makes us do fire damage, but it also causes enemies to explode. So that upgrade makes the death explosion much stronger. Great. I will say one drawback of going for an elemental damage build is that you do on occasion run into enemies that are immune to certain kinds of damage, and then that just makes life painful. One of the first bosses of Act 2 is resistant to lightning damage, and my build on the other save, it does exclusively lightning damage. That boss took a long ass time. But, oh, we got a bunch of things here. Oh my god, we got a VIP stretch. Who are you demanding to stretch, Space? And also you've demanded that I read something. Okay. What do I have to read? Oi. Roses are red, violets are blue. I am King Sebastian, and so are you. You get a bit more time for 3,000 channel points. Are you sure that's all you want? Oh, worms, go away. Okay, there we go. Angel, you can stretch if you need it. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have bought any of that. I should have held on to my gold. Those were kind of shit. I just wanted to mention King Sebastian again. Oh, hey, fair enough, man. Look, you don't need a reason. You can just talk about King Sebastian. Feel free to go off and chat, man. We got... It's not like we've, we got to keep things on point for, 500 viewers here. We can handle someone who's got an interest they want to talk about. I want to know more about the Canudos, but I'm gonna have to probably do a bit of reading off stream for that. Hopped my back and everything. 10 out of 10 stretch. Nice. I had a 10 out of 10 stretch today too, because I was walking to the store to pick up an order of Magic the Gathering singles that I had not picked up for quite some time, and they were starting to get a little annoyed with me. So I went to go pick it up today, and along the way there, I'm going to take none of these. Along the way there, you pass by this, like, I don't know exactly what they're called, because I'm not conversant in the world of working out, but it's like set of bars of different heights where you can do like pull-ups. I mean, I guess they're called pull-up bars, aren't they? But there's like a set of them with different heights, and whenever I walk past them, I like to pick the one that's just tall enough for me to hang there, because, oh, that is such a great feeling. Pull back, decompresses, feels great. I love it. So anyway, that was my great stretch today. Hope you all get the chance to do that one time. Or get the chance to do that all the time. I would absolutely set up one of those bars in my apartment if it would not rip the trim off of the door frame. Guaranteed. I'm getting a little overwhelmed here. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, here's the boss. So you can see a plague effect on the ground there because it looks like a literal puddle of shit. Oh. Yeah, this boss involves quite a lot of running around dodging. Oh god, yeah, got me. Okay. Sebastianism was almost a reason I switched to Latin American studies before I realized I wouldn't make money in that too. Yeah. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. What, okay, so what is the historical progress of Sebastianism? It emerges in Portugal in the 1500s, right? And I assume it crops up in Brazil as soon as colonies in Brazil are set up there, or does it take time to show up? I want to get into Magic the Gathering so bad, but I don't know where to start. Well, I don't really know that I knew where to start either. I mean, the main thing for me was just learning the rules. This is a relic for a different build that I don't want to go for. Hey, welcome in, Noir. We need your opinion on pasta. What is your favorite pasta? And if you haven't eaten pasta yet today, I feel like it is time to consider pasta. Alright, can we afford this? We can afford that. Okay. So we've upgraded our base damage. Aerials in the sky. Okay, tell me more. Aerials... what? What's going on? Okay, what do I want to do here? Do I want the red portal... Immediately, the bonus gear, kind of We definitely want bonus experience, which is... Where is that? Oh, is that on the other side? My dumbass. No. By the way, this is a skill that gives you more time on the clock. Am I mistaken? Is there no bonus experience skill? Oh, it might well be. Okay. Okay, let's get Soulstone gain. Soulstone is the currency, is the purple stones that we've been using to buy stuff. Brazil was ruled by the monarchy initially upon independence too, I believe. Okay, so does Sebastianism... What is the status of Sebastianism when there is no longer a monarchy? Does it become like a pro-monarchist narrative, or does it just die out completely? Okay. Right, so we have more relic space now, by the way. You can kind of see it. It's like dark gray on black, so it's not the most visible. But we at least have a little bit of room to experiment with stuff here. And we can even get another 2x2 relic in there if we wanted to. Pasta is in sauce-based or shaped? Both. Both. I'd imagine the Lusiads also helped with the propagation of Sebastianism, considering how important that book is to Portuguese literature. Okay, I will have to take your word for it, because I'm not familiar with them. The Canudos guy was very conservative and wanted a return to monarchy and said Sebastianism would return. Okay, so it is a vehicle for monarchy. Gotcha. Okay. Fire damage or mana regen? Mana regen, not bad. Why are our relics so shit? I guess we did just start. What do we got here? Increases skill mana cost. What the fuck? No thank you. Okay. Garbage. Okay. Good lord. Lightning resistance. Nah. Get that. We'll put this. Oh, we'll put this in here though. And we might as well put this here because we got space for it. Okay. So, if sauce-based, it's a pasta paella fusion my friend makes and guards the recipe with his life. Shape-based bow tie farfel. Farfel is the thing I was thinking of earlier. That was what that when I was trying to describe the pasta shape that I like. Oh, we should unlock skills too. Okay. Can we unlock the... What do I actually want here? There we go. I want slow time. So I'm going to take slow time. I'm going to replace... we're going to replace split shot, which we don't want. Think of the Lusiads as the Portuguese version of the Aeneid. Gotcha. Okay, that does make sense. Oh, chat's getting a little ahead of me here. Sauce Bay, what's yours? I like a... I love just like a well-made red pasta sauce, but I have to confess... oh, these all suck ass. Fucking goddamn. I don't really eat pasta that much anymore because I can't taste it. Sorry. Oh, pick up. Oh, there's another one over there. Like, I honestly can't remember the last time I made pasta for myself since, like, 2023. Yeah, because it glorified Portuguese Empire and colonialism. I don't think this is going to be super useful at this juncture, so let's just get the damage buff. Manifesting that your taste returns to me. My sense of sweet flavors is coming back. Camões is pretty much regarded as the Portuguese Shakespeare / Cervantes, though. Pasta shape, also farfel, but I kind of like radiatori as well. Ooh, we got a double legendary pull on the level up there. That's good. But I'm also a fan, just a big fan of like your standard shell shaped pasta, because I like sauce for... I like shapes that hold the sauce real good. Also, the like lenticular pastas that are just sort of flat but then slightly concave, those are also good, I think. I can't remember what that's called though. Penne, ravioli, lasagna, spaghetti. Pretty reliable. Pretty reliable. I guess I didn't think of ravioli in this case. I do love a good ravioli. There's no getting around that. So now we're starting to pick up some relic synergies here, because we have a relic that causes slowed enemies to take more damage from barrage, and the easiest access point I have to slowing an enemy is through the slow time skill. So we can pop that down whenever we need to do extra damage. This is basically now a DPS cooldown, rather than a defensive. Which I'm totally cool with. Go away! Oh, so many guys. Why didn't that land on you? Oh, damn. Okay. Also, did you see someone left a Labubu and a Dubai chocolate on Marx's grave? You forgot. Damn. No, I did not see that. I guess I didn't want to know that, but I don't... Okay. Chat, full disclosure, I don't know what a Labubu is. I know it's a doll. That's... right? But that's all I know. I don't know what they look like. I would not be able to recognize one if you showed one to me. Take the barrage bonus here. Oh, let's go up here. Never heard of them. Are they ugly though, or are they just like... Are they ugly because they have sort of like rapidly taken over the cultural consciousness? Definitely my least favorite trend of the year. Gen Z Furby. Okay. Are they nominally dolls of, like, human beings? Like, are they supposed to be people? Or are they, like, animals, monsters, whatever? Describe Labubu. Oh, these all suck. Oh, stepped in the poop. Ay. I like the Furby as a child. It's an ugly piece of plastic. Okay, rest assured I have received the message that these things are ugly, but I don't know what they're supposed to look like. It's nothing, honestly. It's some viral BS from influencers. Okay, so presumably the company that made them has just paid influencers to post about them, and that's why they're suddenly all over the place? Is that what I'm hearing? Furbies were, okay, so a Labubu doll is not a person, it's a sort of Furby-like animal. Teethy grin on a shitty little raccoon-ass bear. Okay. Fascinating. And do they do things? Do they, like... Or is it just like just a stuffy, basically? Oh, shit. Oh yeah, let's take the crit chance. They do nothing. Okay, it's a stuffy. Alright. Oh yeah, let's take all of these crit bonuses. So I've gone with the relic that causes this one to have fire damage, but this also allows it to synergize well with lightning damage. Every elemental effect in the game causes some distinct effect once it passes a threshold. Think of it sort of like how status effects build up in Elden Ring, except some of them, you know, they're all a little different. So with lightning, when you trigger the lightning effect, it doesn't do damage and it's not a dot, but it makes anything that has received the lightning status effect more prone to critical hits. So it synergizes well with crit builds, like the barrage build. There's a crit build for that. So if I can find a way to do lightning damage also, that could be good. That could be good. Apparently they're designer dolls. If you guys ever see me walking around with a Labubu on my bag, that is not me. Do you have a Labubu? Angel, this is a safe space. Do you have a Labubu? They're collectible because some people resell them. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to read chat and play the game at the same time. It's not working. The most pick-me fake feminist guy will wear them on his keychain. Oh, Jesus. Okay. They're called performative men now? Okay. Feel like there's quite a few layers to this here that I am not aware of. Okay, I have to sneeze. One sec. And not to forget a paperback book in the back pocket. Oh man, I hate it when people put books in the pocket of their pants because it not because of like the performative element, but because that ruins the fucking books, man. Books are not meant to be transported that way. Show it some respect and get a fucking bag like an adult. And I say that as a person I say that as a person who reads at bars. Okay, that's I am the guy who has brought a book to a bar. You know, I'm not above my silly bullshit. Okay, just be nice to the book and show some respect. Okay, hold on. Chat is way ahead of me here. Any good Claro songs? Bless you. Oh yeah, because I was sneezing. Also the shitty Crosswear knapsacks. I don't know what that is. What is Crosswear? I listened to Pink Panthers. How did you know? Why, yes, Taylor Swift. I have to imagine that nowadays, most people don't actually believe Taylor Swift is a feminist. Like, surely now most people realize her shtick is just her brand of being, like, a girl's girl. Anyone got any good feminist literature? I'm 6'6" and I love matcha, by the way. Yeah, Stone Butch Blues or the Scum Manifesto. Either of those is good. Or maybe The Mermaid and the Minotaur. That's another good one. Oh, it gave me nothing but crap. Okay, redraw. It gave me more crap. Okay, fine. Whatever. Yeah. Yes, a neoliberal icon. That is a good way to put it. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, the mana is becoming a real problem here. What I didn't realize, I guess now I have to confront my stupidity, is that skills that cause, or upgrades that cause the skill to be faster also cause it to drain proportionally more mana. No, that's the point. The performative men don't get it at all. They perform right. Well, okay, let me put it this way. I would expect some level of, like, superficial adherence to the aesthetic out of the performance. So based on what you're telling me, they shouldn't be saying they listen to Taylor Swift. I just almost called her Taylor Swift. They should be saying that they listen to Chapel Roan. That to me would be the performative man stereotype. So if you're looking to be a performative man and you want research and advice, that's my read. Pretend to care about Chapel Roan. Oi. Okay, good. I'm glad we've established. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, okay. That's not bad. Okay, we've actually had pretty good luck with the skill upgrades on this run. Nothing to complain about here. We're doing pretty sweet damage. We might actually kill the... Well, if I don't get murked, we might actually kill the Plague Dog this time. I've never met one, and I hope to keep it that way. Are you talking about the men we are discussing here? IDK where you are, but in the EU they aren't widespread, but you can often see tourists from NA trying... Okay, right, because they're trying to do sex tourism on their European vacation. Is that the idea? Crit chance. And it's so clear they're tourists because they keep walking in the bike lane. Yeah. Yeah, I know that look here also. Uh-oh, the mana. Worst mistake I've made was taking that fire faster skill, because we're almost had a good thing going. Now I'm gonna have mana issues during this fight. Fuck. The slow time spell, definitely one of my favorites in the game, though. Just so versatile. Useful for so many things. You got trinkets that turn it into a DPS cooldown. Just the best thing you could put on your toolbar, I think. And I'm sure other skills are good too, but you know me, I'm a sucker for something that has so many use cases that anyone could benefit from having it on their bars. Ugh. This boss is actually harder than the boss that comes after it. Because of this teleporting attack. It's very difficult to tell exactly where you need to dodge to. Oh. Forgot about this part. Fuck. The most I've been able to figure out about dodging this attack is you just sort of... Best to go in a circle, because if you try to run straight away, you'll get caught. Aye, like that. There we go. You put down the plague dog. Hydrate. Okay. And they get annoyed if someone yells at them to get out. But yeah, I don't know what it is with North American white guys. They keep hitting on random women. Oh, they try to hit on women who are cycling? Jesus Christ. Yeah, go to a bar. Go to a coffee shop like a normal EU fuckboy. By the way, Doc, I did try to take a very loud, visible, audible slurp there, so I hope you will take that as evidence I did, in fact, hydrate. Oh, I have absolutely bollocksed this otherwise good run by taking the speed upgrade. Maybe I'll get lucky and get some mana efficiency upgrades. You did hear something? Okay, good. Oh, no, why? Okay. Can't get out of the boss fight just to die to random enemies the next round over. Oh, garbage. Critical damage. Okay, fine. Take something. Oh. Chest. Okay, looks like we are probably gonna have an... How are we doing for ads? Ah, can't see the ad timer. It's hidden. Okay. There we are. The real issue with the mana problems, too, is that I can't, when I'm mana starved, I can't weave in my other skills to... Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening to me? Oh, we're almost out of time, too. Okay. Alright, well, let's just run away so we don't die. 7 minutes to ads for... It's good. Passport Bros always gonna Passport Bros. Oh, right. Yeah, it hadn't occurred to me that, of course, Western Europe has Passport Bros, too. I hear about this phenomenon from some of my friends who grew up in Vietnam and also in Thailand. But yeah, it hadn't occurred to me that, of course, the people living in, like, Spain or France or Germany or Italy would also have their experience of the Passport Bro. Oh. Sometimes this game does lock up a little bit on the end of the run.
Meu Deus, perdoe essa pobre coitada. Que
7
de
minutes to
joelhos
ads, okay.
resungado,
Let me
pedindo
briefly
pra
fix
ficar
OBS so I can see the ad timer here. One sec. Oh, game, don't freeze. There we go. Okay. Alright.
Lutamos e derramamos sangue do.
Okay, we got that upgrade already. That is a straight upgrade. That's good. So, okay. This relic here is a really important one for the melee build, but I am not going to take it. That's a slight upgrade. They're all kind of crap. I'm not going to do. By the way, you can also get this game to show you the values that it can roll between. So, you know, we can see that this one could have rolled between 850 and 1133, so you can always tell if you've got, like, something that is exceptionally good. And in this case, the one that I'm wearing and the one I could buy here are just both shit. So I'm not going to bother.
Nossa morada.
Relics. Okay, we do have this, which is pretty good. As someone who sees a lot of different people each day, Filipino women and older white guys, yeah. I'm still so used to watch non-live videos waiting for a jump cut. Sorry, man. I wish I was a wizard enough that I could do jump cuts on Twitch, but alas, no, I just get distracted instead of having technical capacities. Yeah, they come to the Netherlands because they have this idea of legal drugs and sex shops and not realize how fucking obnoxious they are being and then get arrested by the cops. Yeah, and I guess, you know, they sort of imagine that, I don't know, that like, what do they think is going to be their appeal? You know, they're going into a society that is much less sexually conservative or repressed than their own. You know, their attitudes are towards things are gonna make them stick out like a sore thumb. Honestly, I don't know if I like this relic is good because it causes us to do lots of extra fire damage, but the bonuses on it are crap, and we really need to keep that mana. I don't know, we'll try a run with it. You know, this one I don't need at all. I'm just keeping it because it has fire damage on it. Okay, we got 3 points on that one. That's pretty good. There's got to be one that gives us extra trinket drops, though, right? Where is that? I know there is one that gives extra trinket drop chance. Where the fuck is it? Gold? No, not that one. Not that one. Upgrade, relics, relic, soul stones. Maybe I am wrong. Okay. Well, let's try and push a little further down here so that we can get to the next upgrade of the reliquary size. American version is rich international Chinese students, but they mainly go for other Asians and Asian Americans, though. I would imagine. Not a situation I am terribly familiar with, though. Quote, I'm an American, I have rights. You're not in the States, Dumbo. Even then, I gotta follow the laws. Well, I say it's a situation that I have no experience with. I just don't know any rich people. You know, maybe I would have a different view of the world if I did. Okay. I'm gonna... You know what? Okay, I'm gonna pop the ads a little bit early here because I don't want them to go off during the next run. So let's head over here. We're gonna go for 3 minutes. Time enough to go grab something to eat, grab something to drink, take your medicine if you've got medicine to take, or join me in getting up, walking around, and stretching. Otherwise, if you stick around, let us know what John Twitch wants you to buy. Maybe we'll get more Subarus. Alright folks, I'll see you in 3 minutes. Have yourself a very good break. Welcome back, chat. Sorry, I forgot. I sat down, realized I didn't refill my water, and then I had to get back up, and thus missed the end of the ads. What have we got here? You got ibuprofen in the ad. Oh no, you just have actual leg pain, and you need ibuprofen for it. Yes, the doc for Percocets. Well, are they covered, or are they going to set you back a pretty penny? VR headsets again, good lord. Supplements, microfiber towel for car care. German dining set. Angel. The John Twitch thinks you are a 40-year-old dad with a suburban house he's got to take care of and a car. Congratulations on your new car, though. Okay, where are we here? Oh, I gotta move the fucking scene over to the game. Okay, never mind. There we go. What is a German dining set, though? Is it just like a dining set I assume you mean tableware. From Germany.
O sangue do anticristo carregado, Senhor.
Point. Yeah, congrats on the marriage is right. Alright, let's try this slow time combo. Ooh! Yeah, they melt, that's for sure. I don't know, but if they set me back, I can always sell the remaining Percocets in the local Fent district. Well, you could of course do that parody redacted in Minecraft. But, you know, true, there are ways to recoup one's losses. I'm not married. Well, not according to you, but Twitch says otherwise. You got... If you asked me to define the ads that my dad would get on Twitch, that is exactly the set. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, there's something over here. Oh, we're getting some real spiffy upgrades for Barrage right away. Mom keeps asking me, maybe that's why. Oh, it's spying on you, of course. How foolish of me to imagine otherwise. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Whoa, how have I gone down to, like, instant cooldowns on that ability? Oh, love that. I'm trying to think, what I guess I had an ad break. I was watching Abzu's stream before I started mine. I think, what ads did I actually see? I got an ad for a phone. But yeah, I guess I do get a lot of ads for phone services and, like, cell phone carriers. I've been getting a lot of French language ads, too. I guess it finally occurred to Twitch that I am Canadian and might be able to speak French. But that is a lie. I cannot speak French. Fuck, we got bad choices twice in a row. My mom wants to be a grandma so bad, but I'm barely trying to get my life together. Oh. Well. I'm sure your mother can wait. Oh. Tabarnak, yeah. Sacre bleu. There, that's the limit of my French. And then, Journal de Voleur, which is the name of a novel in French. The Thief's Journal by Jean Genet. My mom wants grandkids, but I think she finally gave up on the idea. Yeah, I experienced a change about, I don't know, 3 years ago. Sort of slightly after the start of COVID, where my parents just stopped asking me when I was gonna have kids. So that's fun. It was fine by me because I'm never having kids, so I don't worry about that. But it was nice to watch the hope disappear from them, I guess. It's nice to watch someone else's dreams die for once. What do we want here? Okay, so the way the slow time relic combo works here is it causes the enemies to take all of the burning dot, like damage over time effect damage, immediately. So my guess is that if I make it take 30% longer, that's 30% more damage that they would take from that combo. So I'm going to go with that one. I'm the oldest of my siblings, so my mom is grilling me about it. But I'm not even with anyone to begin with. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even the one who got it the worst out of my siblings, but it sucks to be, have that be the sole point of interest that your parents have in your life is, children, when you've got so much more that you care about, that you're excited about doing with your life. You got other plans, other priorities, other values, and, it is painful for a lot of people to have parents who just do not seem to have other, that, I guess, like, their priorities for what matters out of their children's lives are their priorities, not their children's priorities, Okay, let's get out of here. But, yeah, unless something changes rapidly soon in my circumstances, no, it's going to be too late, and I'll probably never have the economic stability to really do good work with a kid, My mom mainly wishes that I have a good, healthy life so I can at least try doing that. So it's bound up with your health, too. Yeah, I mean, one would imagine, the wish for a good, healthy life would be all-encompassing, all in the sense of, all of the different parts of life that it would open up to you. But, we live in a society where the value of a person is their ability to produce profit for someone else or to reproduce for someone else, and it, just kind of sucks when those are the only two things that seem to matter to people. These are all shit. I'll take that one because it's new. I don't really have the gold to be re-rolling, so we'll just go with that. I'm also really scared because the twin gene is decently strong on both sides of my family. Basically wants me to be happy. She worries a lot, and I get that from her. Okay. Worrywart. Well. And I don't really know what to say about that, Doc, but I hope it gets better for you soon, man. 21st century miracle, no one can afford kids. Yeah. Yep. I mean, honestly, it'd be kind of 50-50 for me on ever having kids. Even if I could plausibly ever be able to support them, but man, it's a struggle when it's just me, and I certainly could not afford to really make this work, supporting a partner through a pregnancy, much less the kids afterwards, Everyone I know from my age who has kids seems to be having an awful time, yeah. Or at least their kids are, but I live in a pretty bad area. Yeah, the only person I know who had kids who's having a good time married when she was 19 to someone who got a fairly high-paying job through their dad and never went to university or college. And, that seems to be what life is for her, and she says she's happy, so I gotta, take her word for it, but, it's not not a life that most people get access to. Why is it giving me all of these crap garbage upgrades for a skill I don't really care to use? We're not having the same luck with upgrades we had last time, which is gonna start hurting us real bad here soon. I bought formula for a friend a little while ago. It was almost $100 a can. Yeah, that shit, like, everything is outrageously expensive. Oh, oh. Oh. Ooh. Trinket of mobility. Especially when the doctors want to drain you of your money. Oh, you're American. I see. Okay, yeah. That also makes sense. You know, granted, it's not like the Canadian system is really doing all that much better. You know, I had this sort of weird realization when I was in London in 2023, which is that it's so bizarre to me that this was a society that, nominally speaking, has a much more robust and established, like, social healthcare system, but also just is like a, you know, not quite as individualistic a society as you see in the States. But yet I was constantly shocked to see how little people seem to take care of public space there, and how happy they are to let it, like, dilapidate. And also how bad people are at sharing public space with one another. And it occurred to me that it's kind of like the same sort of situation in Canada with healthcare, in that the way that it's been justified is it's like an individual entitlement and not a collective social project that everyone has to participate in and everyone shares the reward. Oh, we are doing way worse this run. Ow. Oh. Okay, we got some potions now. Oh, yay. Oh, there we go. We're dead. Also, as I get older, all the women in my family tell me about the effect pregnancy had on their bodies. It's scary. Yep, there's that too. I mean, you know, for me, right, like, my calculus doesn't even have to, you know, worry about that. But that is, of course, a pretty significant consequence, too. The abuela metamorphosis begins after pregnancy. Oh, Jesus. But can one become abuelo without pregnancy? And how young? How young to become abuelo?
Uma pessoa pode lavrar chão.
Sinto falta das pregações.
Okay, we need damage. We're not getting damage, but we are getting mana or move speed or this thing I don't want. Okay. Let's go with move speed. Actually, we can get both. We got enough. What do we got for relics this time? Steelcraft. We got 2 of these, though. Nope, neither of those is going to cut it. I'd love to get another single space relic so I can use these empty spots here. Or, no, just this one empty spot right there. Angel redeem posture check and stretch. Okay, posture is looking pretty good, but I will stretch. Okay. What? Oh, I slid down. Well, I did the stretch. Okay. So we got a double posture check out of that one. Some of my friends are morphing into Tios, the precursor to Abuelo. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Right. Okay, so you can't just skip it. You have to go through the like, evolutionary pathway where you become Tio, and then Tio evolves into Abuelo. Okay, gotcha. I have the alcohol tolerance of an old Tio. That's all I got. Ah, well. Hey, we've all got to have some skills we're proud of, okay? You should wear that with pride. Oh, I don't want to do that. What am I doing? Okay, let's take that point away. How far can we get down here? Okay. We'll put 2 points in, and then 2 points in there, and then 1 point in there, and then we're not too far away. We only need 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5 more points, and we've got another upgrade to the reliquary. Talking beards, dressing a bit more traditionally, and bulkier builds. The TOs have not discovered, I don't know, performative masculinity? Is that what I'm understanding? The TOs have not discovered Labubu. I don't know. What is Labubu for TOs? What is the TO Labubu? I guess, like, overpriced leather shaving supply kits? I don't know. I don't... Oh, no Labubu. Labubu is too busy terrorizing his local university's feminist department. Oh, man. Is this going to be a discourse we're going to have to hear about for a long time? So you're telling me I will categorically not see any TOs with a Labubu? They're cute and adorable. Doc, were you here for the original Labubu discussion? Tio Labubu is probably Coronas or Vaquero hats. Vaquero. Okay. Noted. Okay, I guess I should ask a clarifying question. When you say Coronas, do you mean... Well, okay, when I hear that, what I envision is the beer. But perhaps that's not what you are actually talking about. IDK about the OG, but I was here for one of them. Okay. Alright, so you are trolling us then. Okay. Noted. The beer. Oh, okay, okay. See, I've never had a Corona, but my understanding is that they're bad. Okay, they are. Gotcha. I will not have one. I do not drink very often, like once or twice a year, and it's usually like overpriced, fancy can stuff from the liquor store. Oh. Oh my god. Ooh, the game lagged a bit there. That's not expected for this level. I looked them up because I never heard of it, but they looked so cute. Okay, am I gonna have to fucking look up Labubu on stream here? If it's all we have, I'll stick a limon in it and call it a day, but definitely not my drink of choice. Fair enough. Fair enough. They have a reputation here because the person I was asking who was telling me about how bad Coronas are also happens to work at like a recycling depot. People like to do exactly what you were describing. Put a like wedge of something citrusy, lime or lemon, into the neck of the beer bottle. And then when they're done, they push it in to the bottle. And then the depot has a problem because they're not supposed to accept the glass bottles with lemon or lime in them. So then they gotta fucking fish them out. with the rotten lemon hook. Beer is beer, I get drunk. Anyway, that being said, Guinness any day. I don't... I don't like alcohol unless it's cooked, it just smells bad otherwise. It's the British. It's the British... Yeah. That is the British attitude, isn't it? I don't know, I've never had a Guinness. I'm told they're good. I don't think they're available at my local liquor store. I'd have to go to the bigger one that's like 15 minutes away. Oh god, it's me. I'm the problem. Have you been just shoving the lemon wedges into the bottle? Is that it? I don't know if limon is lemon or lime. I don't want to assume. Because I'm well aware of the danger of false friends. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe the fucking bottle depots where you are have a different stance towards it, but the one up here, you can't. You gotta clean out the bottle first, and the like jets that they have that you can like turn the bottle over and put it onto a jet and it'll blast it out. They'll get clogged up with rotten lemon if you try to do that with a bunch of Coronas that have like, you know, wedges of crap in them. You put the lime in the coconut and you shake it all up. Oh, where the fuck is that from? Is that from Madagascar? Am I remembering correctly? I carry beer salt in my purse at all times in case there's a family hangout. Oh, man. That is impressive. I carry ibuprofen in my bag at all times in case I have to talk to either of my parents. What is the thing that I actually have to carry around with me? Oh, Tums. Yeah, Tums. Is, you know, any deviation from the normal, like, pattern, or the normal rhythm, or the rhythm of eating, or what I eat causes me to get instantaneous hours-long heartburn. And also, sometimes the headache medication gives me heartburn. So that's fun. Okay, you talk to your parents, rookie mistake. Not that much, but every now and then. Okay, we're getting mana, though. That could be good. If I have the freedom of the option, I always go for whiskey. Okay. Okay, you're a whiskey drinker. I have to... I can't lie, my stance on alcohol is sort of very aligned with Doc's in that I don't really like it, but, you know, I am sometimes called upon to go to a holiday party, and I will bring a 6-pack of aforesaid, like, overpriced craft beer from the liquor store if I have need to. Oh god, these are all shit. So I don't, you know, the one time I can recall having something that someone told me was a whiskey, it was not an experience I enjoyed. Felt like I was eating fire. I keep sand in my pocket just in case. Just in case of what? Alright, Dale Gribble, what? How many problems do you expect you'll make easier to deal with using sand? That's an escalatory technique right there. I should stop trying to read chat and play game at the same time. Oh, I haven't learned my lesson from Elden Ring. Ay, caramba. Okay. For alcohol, I guess girly wines is the one I tolerate the most. I like a good wine. Someone got me for a gift once for something. I can't remember what. I got an ice wine one time that was really, really good. I liked it. I had it with dessert for like, you know, a little bit over a period of like 3 months. And then I went down to the big liquor store that's like nearby, and I bought ice wine there, and it was crap. It was one of the worst things I've ever tasted. I didn't even finish it. I gave it to my roommate. So, ice wine. Nice, but inconsistent. Yeah. I can't remember the exact process, but it's made from grapes that have frozen on the vine. Oh. These all suck. I guess I could pick the ones that let slow time hang around for longer. I adore Japanese plum wine. Oh, yeah, okay. My roommate, for quite some time, was on a quest to find apricot wine. I know she found it somewhere in a metropolitan area that is not too far from me. But, oh shit, it was expensive. And apparently disappointing. But it was apricot wine, so... I would try mango wine. I would try raspberry wine, because I can taste both mangoes and raspberries. More or less. I don't believe it makes a lick of difference if the grapes are frozen. I have no idea. I truly do not know. What I recall is that it was... I don't know, it didn't seem as bitter, like it didn't have any bitter undernotes, and it was sweeter. It was like riding the ragged edge of becoming saccharine, but it seemed to do okay. Wine is best if not made by a guy who... Wine is best if it's not made by a guy who worked for Augustus himself. Oh! Sorry, I gotta focus on this. I'm gonna die. Oh god, I'm probably gonna die anyway. Fuck. Okay. Have you ever tried garum space? I understand some people make it still. I've never felt the need to. Oh, I'm gonna get killed by this thing again. Didn't get the good damage upgrades. Or rather, I did, but I got them all for the wrong ability. Oh. Oh, maybe we'll make it this time. Ouch. Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, and a duration upgrade. Okay. Blueberry wine is a thing. It's absolute garbage, but it exists. I have not heard this, but I know that people do sell blueberry wine nearby. I haven't tried garum. I had a huge Skyrim phase as a teenager. Didn't we all? And I've always wanted to try mead. Yeah. There's a lot of meaderies nearby because... Yeah, how do I explain this? Where I live is a place where a lot of people import bees for agricultural purposes, so there's a lot of honey that is produced as a sort of secondary output of that system. Garum is ancient Roman style sauce, I think, for fish. That is correct. That is correct. You had mead in Svalbard. Damn. Really living the Viking life there. Shit. Actually, I have no idea Vikings actually inhabited Svalbard. Oh, I gotta double check the VIPs here. Gotta remove a couple of them while the game is frozen. We gotta remove blue slimes. Oh, okay, we gotta un-VIP Dr. D sheet. Oh, neither of you are VIPs. Okay, never mind, we're good. Mead I would describe as fuller beer. More sweet, but more range in the flavor. Okay, okay.
Deixar o sertão, nossa terra natal, nunca
Maybe
foi mais
next time... There's probably going to be an end of semester party. Maybe I'll bring mead instead of beer. Maybe. Maybe. That's a slightly better jacket. That's a slightly... Yeah, these are not worth the currency. God damn, these relics all suck ass. Okay.
Podemos deixar ele com o anticristo.
2 points. All right, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Soon. Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't accept the points. Confirm. Bring moonshine? Oh, I mean, the thing is why would you bring moonshine someone else made? But I don't know how to make moonshine, and wouldn't trust myself if I did. So I'd just be... No, I'd be light from a borrowed moon if I were to bring moonshine somewhere. Critical damage or just damage. Let's go with that. Why not? Want to try moonshine, not gonna lie. Seen videos and you're intrigued. I never had the opportunity, and I honestly, I don't know if I would take it if it were presented to me, but I encourage the full range of the human experience. So, 50-50 chance to become king of the university just by survival? Good gracious. Is it really that dangerous? I mean, are there, you know... I have no idea, because I go to the liquor store once a year. But are there, like, breweries that just make moonshine professionally? Or is it always going to be someone's sketchy backyard still? I did it once as a shot, but I was already pretty drunk and I don't remember it much, just that I had it. Oh, okay. And I didn't like it. Ah, well there's the crux of the matter, isn't it? Have some adventures, come on, for a no. I've got an editing contract to take care of, because I'll have a deliverable arrive on, well, sometime tomorrow. And that's gonna take up a good chunk of my next little while. You need to know a guy, or make it yourself. Taste that Cobra whiskey. The Cobra whiskey is... I cannot have that because I'm vegetarian. Go figure, someone made whiskey non-vegan. How dare you, Noir? Editing, just give it a ChatGPT, motherfucker. I'm gonna have to look up Labubu. I keep thinking about the fact that all of you have described Labubu, but I have truly no internal image of what this looks like. Yeah, the last time I had to... you know what I should do? Is after the last ad break, I should attempt to draw what I think a Labubu doll looks like based on what you all have told me. And then we'll compare it to reality. Labubu, Dubai, chocolate, matcha, Costco, guys, Riz, in Ohio. Okay. Okay, Space, slow the fuck down. I'm too old for these Zoomer memes. Okay. I have heard of Dubai chocolate. My understanding is it's just kind of okay, but very overpriced, fancily packaged chocolate. Right, like, the thing about it is the packaging is very fancy looking. So, like, the wrapped bar looks good in photographs. Am I correct so far in apprehending the essential characteristics of Dubai chocolate? Why are these all crap garbage? Okay. Yes, it's okay. Yeah, it's like fine chocolate, but way overpriced. Okay. It's not really a chocolate or sweets person, so I never fell for the Dubai chocolate propaganda. Propaganda? Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, I guess I have to ask the follow-up then. Did Dubai chocolate become a thing organically, or is like the company that makes it just paying people to post photos of Dubai chocolate, and then it became an influencer meme thing? Oh, give me the good upgrades game. Cost me a pretty penny at my corner store. $30 for a chocolate bar? Are you fucking joking? That cannot be true. There's no way it's $30 for a chocolate bar. Maybe a box of them. Heard it from my friend's Discord, then saw it be a meme on Instagram. You know, I should ask Orphea Cross about this. She seems like she would know about Dubai chocolate. Let's go for full crit chance build here. Point. Critical damage also. I'm not paying 30 quid for a Kit Kat. Brother had a quote-unquote good deal for me. Is that seriously what a Dubai chocolate bar costs? Is $30? Or did you legitimately get ripped off? Like, okay, for reference, if I go downstairs to the supermarket on the bottom floor, I think I can get like a kinda shitty chocolate bar for like $4. And if I go to the dollar store, I can probably get one for like $2.50. They're big bars. Okay. Alright. I mean, like, that is... I'm like, I knew they were expensive, but I thought someone was going to say, like, yeah, they're like $10 for a bar. Which is ludicrous, but... And I should also say, this is all Canadian dollars too, right? So... 30 American dollars for a chocolate bar is... Wow. Okay, well... I guess the next question is, how much does a Labubu cost? Where can I buy one? Like, are they actually sold in stores, or do I have to know a guy to get a Labubu? Still not over it costing you $30 whole. That's like half a tank of gasoline. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Brother, don't even get me started. That reminds me, I need to buy a bag of rice. Come on, go on my... There we go, that's what I wanted. Well, that's easily above 100 euros. For a Labubu is over 100 euros? Jesus Christ. Okay, alright. Okay. I guess my, you know... Okay. Alright. I don't know what to say about that. Oh, I took the speed one again. Fucking goddamn. Because I don't know, I guess I don't Is it? Okay. Riddle me this. Are Labubus meant for children, but adults have turned them into a collectible? Or were they meant as adult collectibles? Oh my god, I'm out of mana because I picked the stupid upgrade again. Oh, oh, there's so many balls in this area. There, we killed a scavenger. Saw a guy sell one on Instagram for $100 US. Fuck my life, man. Why am I trying to get an education? Why am I not just fucking hawking overpriced dolls on Instagram? Good Christ. Probably little... It's like Funko Pops, but for girls? Don't girls like Funko Pops? The ones that call themselves quirky adult children millennials? Oh, dear God. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's sort of like how Toys R Us in Canada is still alive because it does a brisk business selling toys to adults. Oh my god. I'm not killing stuff nearly fast enough for this layer. Not getting good RNG. Saw a video of this guy dropping 4K? Okay. And how many Labubus did that buy that guy's wife? Why am I trying to get an education? Why don't I just become that guy's wife? Maybe I could find a trophy spouse that would give me 4K to spend... Ooh, mana efficiency. Okay, now we can shoot again. Yeah, we can shotgun. The only problem I have with the time skip ability, and there's actually quite a few abilities in the game that work like this, is it targets a random enemy on screen. So sometimes it does not go anywhere like what you need them, where you need it to go. Internet millennials would be apt. Okay, gotcha. I think I understand. A variety of different strains of them. Strains of Labubu. Like they're a fucking virus. Okay. Can't even remember. I know one of you described to me what these things look like, and I can't remember. The only fact that's stuck in my head... See, look, the stop time spell went on the other side of the map from where I was. All I can remember is that they're animals. And someone called them millennial Furbies or something like that. Gen Z Furbies. But also, apparently a lot of people say they're ugly and not cute at all, so I don't... Girl NFTs? I don't know, man. There were a lot of women hawking NFTs, too. That was a good scam for a little while. If you could get in at the right time, that was a top tier scam. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck, that was such a bad performance on my part. Okay, let's... Ow. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Oh, we made it. Okay. Please... Oh, God. What? Oh, okay. Sorry. Chat has gone wild while I have been looking at the game. Oh, so there's the woman who has a 24-karat gold Labubu. Aw. The only one... It was enough for him to carry the boxes comfortably in his $4,000 worth of Labubus, and he could carry that in one trip? Oh, Jesus Christ. Please, she's so funny. Is she an influencer who has the golden one? Someone made an offer to buy one of my old 2021 NFTs I made as a joke, and I can't log into my OpenSea account because I forgot the password. Oh no. Did you see the invisible one? Oh, I see. Okay, so she's making a joke of the whole Labubu thing. Oh, fuck. God damn it. OBS, don't do this again with chat. Sorry, guys. Just one sec. Okay, there we go. Please work. Please don't lock up. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're alive. We're playing the game. Not well. I'm gonna fire all my bullets into a fence. Yikes. Oh my god, we're almost dead. Oh, we gotta upgrade our potions here. Upgrading potions is the next priority after we upgrade the reliquary. Oh! What is going on here? Okay. Why do these guys suddenly have... Never mind. Of course I know why. Seems like I'm just not getting any crits on the little guys. Okay. Oh! Shit. So yeah, I guess I should say, now that there's a couple of people here, I will have an unusual Saturday stream. It'll start a little earlier than my streams normally do. It'll start at 6 p.m. PST, and it'll be about standard length, so about 3 hours long. We're going to play Look Outside, but I will have a special guest visiting stream who's going to join me in the back seat for that as we play through that. Can't wait for the day Costco guys get sponsored by Labubu. Oh yeah, that's right. There was that horrific message you sent that was filled with cursed Gen Z memes. So what is the Costco guys thing? I picked out Dubai chocolate from that. I think you also said something about matcha. And then there was Costco guys and then Ohio Riz, right? Was that, what else was in there? 5 big booms for the Labubu? What? What? I'm too fucking old for these memes, man. What? Okay, what are the big booms? They try foods at Costco, like the samples. Costco guys are a father-son duo who like Costco. They also made the Rizzler Kid. The Rizzler Kid? What's that?
Você fez grande trabalho.
God, I'm so behind on everything. Why are none of these good enough? They review Costco foods with a scale of 5 big boom. Oh, I see. Okay. So the joke is that they gave 5 big booms to the Labubu. Okay. Okay. I get it now. I get it now. Oh, that's a good relic. Oh, and it's got fire damage on it. That makes it perfect for us. That might allow us to get rid of that one. Doesn't give us anything for magic, which is not great. This whole thing is frying me so bad. I for real have tears in my eyes. Oh. The way you said the Rizzler Kid? I just thought Rizzler was a thing you called someone who's good at talking to the opposite sex. What is going on? There's someone named the Rizzler? Oh no. The Rizzler is a 7-year-old? A chubby kid who does the Riz face. Imagine mewing and got famous for it. Fuck me dead. Okay. Alright. And the Rizzler kid was made famous by the Boom Boom boys. The Costco guys. Okay. Okay. I can't continue. Oh, you know what? I guess I have to. Also, there's a video they were paid to do where they say their condolences to someone's brother, and they did the 5 big booms for the dead person. Oh. Well, I guess the human experience is broad, and it incorporates a lot of things. But man, I just can't imagine dying and wanting one of my last wishes to be like basically, being made a joke of by some influencers I like. Okay. Alright. No, we heard your brother died. He gets 5 big booms. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. This is the last run I'm gonna do. We're probably gonna have an ad break in the middle of it, but I don't care. My brain is pudding now. We still have to talk about Ohio Riz. What's the deal with that? What's going on with that? What is Ohio? Is the Rizzler from Ohio? Is that the thing that I haven't picked up on here? I can't believe there's someone called the Rizzler. You gotta draw a Labubu and compare. Oh yeah, I gotta ask people to tell me again what a Labubu looks like, but we're not gonna do that right now, or I'll forget. So just hold on to your anuses. We'll get to that in, I don't know, 10 minutes when I finish this run. Oh, plus 3 minutes for ads. Costco guys and Rizzler also went on big streamer, Los Pollos TV live stream, and it was my favorite stream of his. What do I want? Okay, take the big board. What does Los Pollos TV do? Isn't that fucking Gus Frings? Oh, that just means chicken. Never mind. The Chickens TV. What's up with that? I feel like I need to go into confession because I hear this shit and I'm not even Catholic. Oh, I mean, this is not the first time that stream has devolved into teaching me cursed young person memes. Okay, so basically the meme of Ohio is that it's weird. Why? First thing I think of when I think of Ohio is that it's boring. Los Pollos TV is just a variety streamer. Okay, noted. Well, I guess Gus Fring's thing was Los Pollos Hermanos, right? The chicken man? The chickens man? Yeah, like, Ohio and Michigan to me are just, like, generically boring places. Exactly. It's boring, but that's an invert. Okay, so you're... Okay. So it's funny to portray the most boring place in America as weird. Okay, I get it. So what... So if you have Ohio Riz, does that mean you're just, like... You have Riz because you're normal, or because you're unexpectedly quirky? What is Ohio Riz? Does the Rizzler have Ohio Riz? What's going on here? Why did I let this stick in my mind? I remember when it was a meme to send people to Brazil. What? When was it a meme to do that? In the 1800s? Ohio Riz in itself has no meaning. Okay, so in that sense, it's like Skibbity. It just is a reference. You say it, people understand it, but it can mean whatever it means in context. IDK was around COVID era. Tung Sahur. That was I heard about that from Penguin. I don't remember what it is. I just recognize that as a brain rot courtesy of Penguin's streams. Oh man. This is legitimately frying my brain. I cannot... trying to keep track of all of this. It's just brain rot. That's just brain rot. Italian AI generated brain... Oh, it's AI shit? Fuck. Okay. Well, suddenly it's... No. Harlem Shake. Now there is an awful millennial meme. Who said Harlem Shake? Oh, Dr. D? Yeah, 2010 fucking shit-ass memes. Got rid of planking and replaced it with the Harlem Shake. What am I doing here? I have a game to play. I'll just pick that one. All your base or belong to... Yeah, we're rolling it back to 2003 with that one. Is that around... Well, I mean, I guess all your base... The Zero Wing translation... I remember hearing... I want to say I remember hearing about that on the internet, like, before 9/11. I just don't remember when the song came out specifically that made everyone know about it. Because, like... Images of the bad translation were circulated for quite a while. But the Bohemian Rhapsody song using it, that I think might have been like 2000. That was definitely early 2000s. I just can't remember if it was pre or post 9/11. Yeah, no, all your base is a 90s era thing. I just did, but it was... I don't want to say it was obscure. It's just the song specifically, like, rocketed it into common knowledge. And I don't remember when the song came out. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have an ad in 2 minutes, so I can just finish this floor. We'll break for ads, then I will finish this run, then we will do the Labubu challenge. Oh yeah, I would say, yeah, it's all your base precedes Y2K. 2003 for graduated college. 2003 is, I remember, what the fuck was I doing in 2003? Might have been the first year of high school for me. Mana regen, yes please. Okay, let's oh, it's the boss room. Okay, we'll do the boss, then we will do this. Okay. Okay. Yes, I am, as ever, a fucking old. That's probably bad. That could be good, though. So you actually saw 9/11 on CRT? Yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing 9/11 happen. I was eating breakfast before school that day, and the news cut to images after the first plane hit, and I was watching the news when the second plane hit. And then my mom said I had to go to school. So then I went to school, and the teacher wheeled out a TV, and we watched both of the towers fall while I was at school in a class. Okay, we have an ad break. I'm gonna put us over to the BRB screen and pop the ads. And 3 minutes, folks, so time enough to go grab some water, grab some food, take your medicine, or get up, walk around, and stretch. I'll see you in 3 minutes, folks. Bye-bye. Welcome in, Raiders. We're back from break. Ads are over. Let me give a shout out to resident Swamp Raider Nyx Nightshade. Okay, Nightshade. Let me spell this correctly. There we go. Welcome back to streaming, Nyx. It was good. My first stream back, shitting myself with Amnesia the Bunker. Great choice for a first stream back after a while out. Damn. Well, did you enjoy it? I mean, aside from all of the shit, which I guess was the smell when everyone came in, and I thought it was swamp ass, but it was, dookie. But yeah, before you came in, we were just, chat had just realized that I watched 9/11 happen live on TV because I'm old enough to have had that experience. Otherwise, we've been we've been playing Hell Clock all night, and I'm on my last run of the evening, I'm afraid, because I'm fading fast a little bit here. But I have promised chat that I will attempt to draw what I think a Labubu doll looks like. Chat's mission tonight has been to just destroy my brain with the worst Gen Z memes I've ever seen. Whoops. I want to use that skill. I have not played Amnesia: The Bunker, admittedly. I think I have it. I have not played it. But I've always wanted to play Amnesia: The Dark Descent on stream, because it's really like, that is subtly one of the most important games out there if you're interested in like online culture, because of how powerful an effect it had on early YouTube videos and like what became the early meta for how to make a YouTube video that lots of people would watch. Sorry, I guess we scared off all the raiders by talking about 9/11. But of course, Nix, if you got to raid and run, I understand completely. Take care of yourself out there, brother. And well, we'll see you perhaps sooner than we think. Oh. Also, welcome in space. I'm sorry, I saw a chat from you, and then I talked about 9/11 instead. We're going to... Oh, God. No, what have you... Streaming Shadow. I was putting 9/11 into the calculator to see what fraction it was. So I guess in my life, you know, I think most of the people here maybe have heard the Wax Museum story. Actually, maybe not. A lot of you are newer followers of mine, so you might not have heard the Wax Museum story. But the defining moments in my life, when I sort of was forced to acknowledge the effect of the wider world on my life, were, first of all, the death of Princess Diana, which was the first event I can remember that happened, that was in the news, that profoundly affected my parents, because my parents were, for some inexplicable reason, despite being about as far away from Britain as you can get, really highly invested in Princess Diana. And then after that, Columbine. So that was fun. We're gonna resurrect Karl Marx so that he can riz up all the Ohio huzz by manifesting them Dubai chocolate matcha tea and a Labubu, and then all of them do a Claro and Chapel Roan listening party. What's Claro? What's a Claro? Also, what's a huzz? I'm gonna punt you to the... What is going... Oh, I've missed so much context. Today's meta for videos, how Animal Crossing is fascism, socialism, or capitalism. Yeah, and the video is 4.5 hours long and completely intellectually useless. Nick says, you're the one who put the Labubu on Karl Marx's grave. How does everyone know about that? And I don't. Man, I'm not doom scrolling at the right times of the day. Huzz is just girls? Okay. Claro is a female singer who makes lesbian music. Okay. Is she better than Chapel Roan? What's the relationship here? Oh, we can get a totally new bit of equipment there. I'm there with you for... I don't know what's going... Oh, this lot is trying to cause me to have a breakdown. How long did we spend on Labubu, chat? Was that an hour? an hour to explain to Old Man Furrow what Labubu is? Get on the fucking internet for... No, I have books to read. I have hobbies that don't involve being on the internet. Or on the computer. I have to make time. I can't keep up with all the memes and still exist offline. And I want short content. Brain rotting. No, I need to rot max more clearly if I'm to relate to my chat. By the way, speaking of... I don't know what. That segue, I started it and couldn't fill in the details, but I read James Herbert's novel The Rats recently, and that was... I'm not going to say it was, like, great, but I went in expecting the worst thing I've ever read, and it was surprisingly very good. Okay, now, are we going to watch me die to this boss again? There we go. That's a good dodge. Oh, that was bad timing on my part. Fuck. Oh, no. Oh, I dodged into the crap. Oh. Bad, bad, bad. Wait, was it about actual rats? You fucking bet it was. Oh, no. The poop dog is gonna kill me with poop. Oh, we got it. Okay. Claro is an industry plant, but that one song she got popular from is okay. I don't know her other music. I don't even... This chat tonight is the first time I've heard of this person. And apparently, like Furbies, there are people who unironically think they're possessed by demons. People think Claro and Chapel Roan are possessed by demons? Oh, Labubus. Sorry. Of course. I'm a dumbass. The one and only Sapphire Gem Labubu. Is that more or less expensive than the invisible one? Are we the rats? It was actual rats. Rat maxing at its best. The best rat media is about the cooking. Ratatouille? I beg to differ. Might I suggest a movie called Willard? That is better than Ratatouille. Ratatouille. Fucking Ratata has ruined me. But no, the James Herbert's The Rats, honestly, again, not a work of fine literature, but it is a schlocky pulp horror novel, and way over-delivers, given that. Someone pissed off the Automod. I can't see who it was. Oh, it's Noir! Good work, man. You were too... Oh no, it was Space. Space pissed off Automod by hating Stuart Little. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't fix that right now. Inky and the Brain. I thought they were mice. Are they rats? Oh, I'm gonna die. Anyway, my short review of this game is that it's really good, and you should get it if you like sort of ARPG type games. I'm not very good at it, so don't take my gameplay here as like a statement of how easy or difficult the game is. Do check the game out. I don't know if the demo is still available, but I had a good time with the demo, having a great time with the full release of the game. Devs seem pretty cool, very interested. Action RPGs, sort of like what Diablo and Path of Exile are. As with everything these days, it is vaguely inspired by, you know, it has some roguelite elements to it also. Automod hates... No, Automod loves Stuart Little and doesn't want to hear any sort of hate about him, which is why it is putting Space Cadoo in free speech jail. Oh, the timer is running out. Okay, I'm just gonna run so I don't die. There we go. American role-playing game. Okay, well that is the final run here. So let me... Okay, chat, I need you to tell me what Labubu looks like. What is a Labubu? How do I recognize it? You tell me. I'm gonna get this game shut down, and then we're gonna crack open ye old MS Paint. We'll see what art I can do. Make. What art I can make. It's a cute little monster. Okay, you're the... I have to confess, Doc, I'm impressed by the consistency with which you seem to disagree with everyone's consensus opinion that these things look like shit. Okay. It's shaped like a bear and has a face like a gremlin. It has a teethy grin. Oh my god, I'm getting so much information. It's IKEA Little Rabbit Demon. You get these... Wait, you get these things at IKEA? You can buy this $100 doll at IKEA? Oh. Woke Furby? A Hello Kitty bunny thing, I think. Hello Kitty bunny, but made by IKEA? Okay. Alright. Why is that the wrong size? Come on. What's going on here? There we go. Oh, it's probably that size so that chat doesn't get washed out. Okay. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. So the bunny... Why can't I see my fucking mouse? Why can't... Okay. Like for a guy who reads, Furbies are woke now. Billions must Labubu. Oh, okay. All right, let's start with shaped like a bear. Okay. Whoops. All right. So, thinking Winnie the Pooh. Oh, that's not a bear. Fuck off. No, fuck off. Try that again. Good enough. It's getting a little Kirby. Don't give me any grief about it. Okay. There's this little tail. And gotta have arms. Get a set of bear claws. That'll do. Okay. So it's a bunny. So I've got to imagine that it's got big floppy ears too, right? So it's got a very toothy grin. I can work with that. Let's go for a slightly smaller. Line, and then smaller yet here. Teeth, 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 teeth. It's like if a gremlin skinned a stuffed bear and wore it like a full body. What? Wait, is the animal like a onesie? And it actually has to be like a person? wearing it? I'm confused. I'm scrolling back just to double check some of the chat's descriptions. He's making a fuggler? I don't know what a fuggler is. Big gay eyes. Okay. Okay, I can... Let me think about that for a second here. Let's... Okay, let's... No. No, use the eraser. Use the... Why aren't we erasing? What's going on here? Okay, we're gonna do the poor man's eraser, just to use white instead. Alright. Why don't I just do that over there? Big gay eye. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm really struggling to envision that, but I will try. Lust for men in those eyes. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. The lust did not really come through. Um it's fine. It's fine. I don't really know what a gremlin nose looks like, so I'm just going to assume kind of warty. And okay. How do I okay. Select this and just move it down a little bit. It's also told that it's woke, so we gotta give it blue hair too. Some hair behind the eyes. And I don't know, we'll give it like a... I don't know what the... I thought that this might end up being a wolf cut, but then I don't have the detail. Okay. So just blue hair. It doesn't do anything. It's like a stuffy. It's bear-shaped. What am I missing? It's like IKEA. Okay. I am happy with this. This is my interpretation of a Labubu. Can I make this bigger? Yeah, there we go. Let's make this take up a little more space. Boing. Okay, this is what I've got. Pretty close. I'm very impressed. Didn't you say Nyx Nightshade? Did you not say? I'm gonna scroll up in chat here. Oh. You said it's like a little rabbit demon, sorry, and I misread that. IKEA rabbit demon. Fuck. Well, I don't think I really represented the IKEA all that well here. Sorry. Let me honor my fuck up. Let me honor my fuck up. I'll represent the IKEA here. There we go. Let me just give it the jaundiced eyes of a piss fiend, and we'll call it a night on the Labubu. Okay, there we go. Oh, I gotta sign it. Furtive Furrow. There's my signature. And that's way too big though. You know what? Power of MS Paint. Whoop! There we go. There's my signature. And I guess I should give it a name. La. Boo. Boo. There. Okay. So now I will look up what a Labubu actually is. You can all watch this. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Oh. Huh. Well, let me get this image. Hmm. Here's me learning how fucking OBS works. Live on Twitch. Good lord, that's large. Let's shrink that fucker down. Okay, I can't remember who said it, but when someone said wearing the rabbit demon, I did envision this kind of setup here. But I don't know why I didn't execute on that. I don't know. I think mine's better. I would buy mine. I wouldn't buy this. And I also wouldn't honestly respect anyone who paid money for this either. You did a good job, Angel. You did a good job. Okay. We are done now. So let me let me see on this note with this image staring us in the face. I'm not going to go to the stream ending screen. You're all going to watch this. I'm just going to see who is online right now and who we can go say hi to as we part ways for the evening here. Oh, good lord. Well, thanks, chat. Thank you for everything you did for me tonight. And I hope we can do this again sometime. I hope you can ruin me with horrific brain rot next time. I am going to ban anyone who mentions Labubu when we raid out. No, please. I cannot become a Labubu streamer. All right. What's going on? What's up with my brain here? God. This has fucked me up way worse than I thought. You know what? We can go say hi to Fumalina, who's playing Peak, who I've never raided before because she's almost never streaming when I am online. But friend of the show, someone who I met through Star Miria. I don't know if Star is still here. Probably not, based on time. But we'll go say hi to Fumalina. All right, folks, thanks for coming by. Thank you again to Nyx Nightshade for the raid. Hope you all have a good evening. And I will be back tomorrow to start what I hope will be a long playthrough for me with Look Outside. And I will be joined in the backseat by a special guest, a Sasquatch tribute VTuber, who you might all recognize. All right, folks, have yourselves a good evening. I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.